I gotta straighten my hair. I'm not doing it until I leave to go pick my baby up. I gotta be in the house. Hang his balloon arch, so I am not thinking about. Oh hell no. Okay, cool. My hair got wet today. I was in the shower. Some of us do shower, you know. I gotta this part. Anyways, I haven't been on here in a couple of days. I'm not gelling those down. I'm not gluing them down. I'm not doing shit. I gotta hang this balloon arch in a couple minutes, so I went and grabbed me a coffee and who is that and why does he look familiar? And you just caught. You're caught, you're caught. Who is that? This is what I be talking about when I say people get caught sneaking on your social media and it says suggested people. When it says somebody suggested, that means they was just on your shit peeking. And I get those a lot, a whole lot on Snap and on what you call it. I think that's Facebook right there. I don't even be on Facebook. I don't. Not my thing. Facebook's for old people. This weirdo was fucking. Mm-hmm. So sweet. Okay, so I just went that. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So the pinata is coming the day of his party. That's a time crunch. I might have to just order another one from what you call it, iParty or Michael's that day if it's late because his party starts at like 2:30 or 3. I forgot the time I put on there. I gotta look. I think it's 2:30. So the pinatas get yeah, it's probably not gonna come. So I'm gonna just get another one delivered and probably just return that one. But I'm on a time crunch. If they deliver it early, that's cool. If not, we'll see. But I'm literally like pushing it with the time. I didn't know the pinata was gonna take so goddamn long to get delivered, but we'll see. We'll just worry about it when it comes. I do have to hang his balloon arch today, so I am gonna do that. And hi George, good morning. Good morning, good morning. So I'm gonna hang his balloon arch before I pick him up from school. I went to go order his cake at this place, and they don't do the cakes anymore, the themed cakes. So I was a little upset. I'm not gonna lie. So I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just get him a bunch of fucking cupcakes." And I was like, "I'm gonna get him a 3 different cakes." Why? I don't know, but I don't know because they don't have the Sonic cake that I want. So I have to either check another spot or no, fucking no. I'm kind of upset because I really wanted that cake, man. I still got a little bit of time. I got like a week, so I'm gonna try to find a spot. But that's pushing it. You have to at least give like a week's notice for somebody to make a cake, especially because it's not with frosting. So shit, we'll see. And why is this on the goddamn floor? So I was gonna get him a royal blue cake, a red one, and a royal blue one, a red one, and a green one or a yellow one, either or. So I was gonna get him 3 of the cakes. Yeah, this was on. Thank you, George. I appreciate that. So I was just gonna get him 3 cakes and a whole bunch of cupcakes. And I'll just give people mad cake to take home. Yeah, we're gonna do frosting. Not around here. So I'm gonna hang his balloon arch later. I'll do it while I'm online. Thank God I know how to hang it. It's just annoying. It's so annoying. I'm glad I know what the hell I'm doing. But yeah, that's really it that's going on. Just me still decorating, looking crazy in here. I dropped my baby off at school today and got followed home, as usual. Like, what are you doing? What would possess you to follow somebody home? Like, and then he screams, "Fine, you don't want to talk." Then he screams, "You don't want to talk? Fine, we don't have to talk." Okay, I'm not talking to you. That's the purpose. I dip down a one way. This nigga drives down the one way, bitch. Then he turns around, because I turn around and go back down the one way. He turns around and comes down the one way. I turn around. I said, I just stopped and just turned around like, Lord Jesus. Then he screams. Look, I do not want to talk to you, sir. You do not have to follow me around the streets of Boston. I promise you, okay? Okay, cool. You got weird niggas sitting outside. Y'all do too much. Y'all do too much. Then he goes, somebody's outside. Good. That ain't got shit to do with me. I'm not the only person to live in this building, stupid. Oh my God. Y'all do too much. Like, why would you follow me around? What are you getting out of that? Oh, she won't talk to me. She won't talk to me in my face. That's not gonna work. No, this weirdo. If you guys was around, oh, the dreadhead dude, no, not him. He's good for doing that shit too. He was sitting outside multiple times, and I walked outside and seen him pull out, and then I'm like, that is scary. But no, this weird Spanish dude. If you guys was around, it's actually still up. It's alive from last year around this time, and somebody called my phone, and I was on the phone. I'm on live, and I got my other phone on speaker, and I'm cracking up. My hands are like I'm just busting out laughing, and he starts. I don't know what the fuck he was screaming for. I don't know, but he was screaming something, and I had put him on the live. It's not. I don't think it's private. No, it's not. But it's still up. And he just starts screaming. And I'm like, Scabby Dick. Remember I was telling y'all Scabby Dick? And he's mad because I won't let him hit. After what I seen, I wouldn't touch you with somebody else's coochie. Hell no. But yeah, the weird Puerto Rican dude follow me around. Go follow your wife around. Why you following me around? How about that? Ooh, yeah. Go sit your ass down somewhere, nigga. That's weird as hell. Just doing too much, you know? Just doing too much. But I'm about to get ready to. I have to go run 2 errands. So, and then, oh my God, this crazy shit. So, I had what was it, a meeting. The lady where I live here, she kept calling me, and she's like, you have to sign a piece of paper. I'm like, for what? Be careful. Oh, I definitely will, because people are creeps. I don't know what he's gonna try to do. And he just got out of jail for he did like 20 years. He just murdered somebody. So he did 20 years and got out, and he's tapped. Like the nigga is tapped. He did take my advice and go get some therapy, but the nigga's crazy. He's just crazy. Like, take your murdering ass somewhere else. Leave me the fuck alone. Like that shit don't scare me though. Please. He's a fucking joke. But the nigga's tapped. He's tapped, y'all. But yeah, the live is still up. He's crazy. I should find it and share it. Y'all can hear him screaming in the phone. I bust out laughing. The one that gave me that $300 mirror. Stupid. Straight stupid. Fucking creep. But I'm sitting here and I think that lady, because when I first moved here, I did everything with this white lady. She left, and then this black dreadhead lady came, and I guess she was the manager. So, landlord, manager, building manager, management office. What was she? Property manager. So then she ended up leaving. So the white lady left and the black lady left. I've only been here for 2 years. So the white lady left and the black lady left, and then so now this weird Spanish lady up there. This bitch has been trying to scam the state. Mind you, I live in a place that goes by my income, right? So they pay a portion of my rent. Keep this shit. It's not that much though. But this bitch had the audacity to tell me, "Oh, you can't be a student and live here." No, you. I said, "What type of shit is that? What do you mean I can't go to school?" I've never heard of no shit like that. And I've been here for how long going to school? Are you dumb? So then she's like, no, no, you can't do it. You can't do it. No, you can't do it. So I pick up the phone and I call the bitch that pays them the portion of the rent. I said, hold on, what's going on? I emailed her. I was crying. I was in my fucking feelings. I was so mad. And she's like, no, nobody ever said you couldn't go to school. She was like, you just wouldn't be eligible for some student deduction or some shit. I don't know what the fuck that is. So I looked it up and I said, oh, so this bitch is trying to get an extra coin. So is it going in her pocket? She literally told me, when was it, yesterday? No, the day before, that I could not go to school and I had to sign a piece of paper saying, um, I don't go to school, I don't attend school, but if I want to, I will let them know. So I literally had to write that on a piece of paper. I bawled my fucking eyes out. I was like, I've been sitting here, hey, Shy Shy. I was like, I've been sitting here going to school for all this long time. So this bitch was trying to scam. I'm like, how do you work for the state and you're trying to scam the state? Is it going in your pocket? Why would you try to do that? Why would you fuck yourself over? And mind you, she's on vacation for a week. So when the lady from the place from, the state, how they paid my paid a little bit of portion and I pay the rest, she emailed them and she called them. I was like, I hope I didn't get that lady in trouble. She's in some deep shit and she's on vacation for a week. So I don't know, but how you gonna tell somebody they cannot go to school and live on the property? Oh, because you was trying to get an extra coin. That's why I said, are they taking it and putting it in their pocket? Because she looked dead at me and said, nope, even if it was for a high set or a GED, I couldn't go to school for that either. I was like, what? How you gonna tell me I cannot go to school? That's weird. I've never heard of that. Like, I don't know. It pissed me off real, real bad. I was crying. I was in my feelings. And so I called the lady just to confirm. She said, no, that's not. She said, you just wouldn't be eligible for that student deduction, which means they get an extra coin if I'm not in school. If I am in school, they don't get that extra coin. If I'm in school, they won't get it. So I'm like, this bitch has been trying to scam. I said, so wait, how long? I said, I've been in school for the longest time since what, last January? I said, I stopped in March for like 3 weeks. And then I had to read, that's when I said I was going to go graduate. And then I showed you guys the test through my email. And I was supposed to get a 1,400. I got a 1,600. So I had one more test. So I had to do another 6 months. Because instead of me going full time, I have to do part time because I have nobody to watch my child. So I have to certain hours during the morning when he's gone. That's it. That's all I have. So I don't know. I was like, why would she tell me I can't go to school? It didn't make sense. I'm like, I've never heard of that. Like, as long as I live, because I know there's some people, it's a requirement for them to keep like their food stamps and their welfare and all this extra shit that they get from the state. They have to go to school or they have to work and they have to do like a certain hours or some shit. I said, so what makes me exempt from that? Like, I did it on my own. Nobody told me to do it. I said, but why would she tell me I can't go to school? Nothing was adding up. Nothing was adding, and it adds up because the bitch was trying to get an extra coin from the state. So I said, is she pocketing it? What is she doing with it? Why does it make sense? Why would she do that? So now nobody can get answers because this bitch is on vacation for the next week. So I'm like, this lady has been trying to reach out to them since yesterday, and nobody's responding to her. I said, well, that's on y'all. I hope I didn't get her in trouble, but why would you tell me I can't go to school so you can get an extra coin? That's fucked up. And it's not like it's helping me. It's only probably going to help her. Like, what are you pocketing the money? And I always make the money orders out to the office, to the property. I never do it in anybody's name, the landlord's name. No, to the property. That's why, because it's a whole, they have so many buildings and projects and fucking high rises and they own a lot of fucking property around Boston. So I was like, I don't know, that shit, I hope she's not in trouble. She's kind of cool. I kind of like that lady, but I don't know why she would do that. You can't work for the state and try to scam the state. That's how does that work, stupid? So, okay. So whatever student deduction they was getting from whatever extra coin, no, we're not doing that, bitch. I'm going to go to school. You got me fucked up. I don't care if you like it or not. I'm going to go to school. You can try to fool these foreigners over here, but you ain't going to get over on me, bitch. Like, if I wasn't in school, I wouldn't have looked. I wouldn't have cared. But, bitch, I really go to school in real life. So, yes, I do care. And it bothered me. I was in my feelings. I was like, oh, hell no. So, I hope she don't get in too much trouble, but not my problem. I did my part. I always pay my rent, so I don't give a fuck. The rest is left up to y'all, so figure it out. I pay my portion, so that's all that matters. And it's a lot. It's not a little bit. I'm tired of it. Can I get some Section 8, please? The fuck? I want to pay $2 for rent too, or $50, or even 100. That would even what? That's even tea. I don't understand how people cry and they rent be $50 or $100, or even 150. That's still nothing. I fucking wish I would be able to save so much more money. Please, please. K Michelle, I don't know what she did to herself, but she want to look like a light skin. I don't know what happened to her. And I used to really think she was so pretty. This girl, I was doing a lot of research on that weird girl that got played by old boy. This nigga shot her in the head, in the face, right above her eyebrow. Boop, right there. Shot this bitch. And then she gonna go, no, it was an accident. No, of course not. Mind you, he did it in front of her sister and her friend. They're all in his homeboy. They're all in the car, in her car together. And he shoots this bitch in the head. I said, wait a minute. So that's what everybody was asking me about, because two different people had asked me if I seen it or if I knew about it. And I was like, no, what the fuck type of shit is that? I don't be on TikTok at all. I have one, but I haven't went on there in ages. Like, I don't even have that app on my phone. But so I was looking, and I was like just doing research on this broad. And I'm like, she had the audacity to get back with this nigga after he shot her just for long enough so he wouldn't go to jail for it. And she's defending this man. She's shot in the face. She looks so different. Like, oh my God. How somebody shoot you in the face and you get back with this nigga? And then you're online arguing with his baby mother. Mm. Mm. Nigga, you would have been sitting for a long time. I got to jail for a couple months, like 6 or 7 months or some shit, I think she said. 6 or 7 months he was in jail. Got right out because of her. And said, no, I don't want to press charges. It was an accident. No, it was an accident. I'm in love with him. This nigga shitted on her and left her bitch ass. He stayed with her just long enough so he wouldn't get in trouble and go to jail for more years so she wouldn't press charges. And then he left that stupid ass. Now she's sitting there crying, looking dumb, looking retarded, talking about, I wish I knew what I knew now. I would have. Then she tried to switch her story up. It wasn't an accident, and that you already said it was. Now that the nigga left you, now you want to be spiteful. You should have been spiteful from the jump and told the truth. Cause bitch, that nigga did not care about you at all. If he did, he wouldn't have did that. What nigga says, all right, when I find this, he's doing this. When I find this gun, I'm gonna shoot you. He finds it, turns around and fucking shoots you in the face on the side of your sister. Then he supposedly pointed the gun at her sister. Why didn't y'all take this nigga's head off? Why didn't y'all jump this nigga? Oh my God, the way she looked afterwards, I felt so bad. Like, why would you get with it? I think she said her mother's from Iraq and her father was Indian. Yeah, and then that weird girl, the weird 36 or 37-year-old girl that be fucking on them little dudes. What's that weird bitch's name? Ashley something. That weird bitch. Ashley Treville, whatever the fuck her name is. I don't know. That Ashley weird girl that's my age that be fucking on them little ass kids. That weird broad I guess she was fucking the dude that killed Shorty's father. It's a weird love triangle, weird crazy shit. Everybody smashing everybody, and it's just nasty and weird. But there's no way on God's green earth, your boyfriend who's cheating on you turns around and shoots you in the face, bitch, and you stick up for the nigga and say it was an accident. No, he didn't mean to do it. Of course not. Now he left you. Now it wasn't an accident. Are you stupid? You would have been sitting in jail, bitch, forever and ever. And then she made a GoFundMe, took all the money. I think it was like 20 or 30 grand. It wasn't even that much. Took the money and helped bail him out of jail with it. With the GoFundMe money from people trying to help her. What's wrong with y'all? Some bitches are just simple-minded and do anything for dick. Y'all ain't got no morals, no respect, no nothing. Who raised y'all? You know what? I don't even want to ask that question. Forget it. Because we see who raised some of y'all. Oh, goodness. Lord Jesus, help him. I don't know. I love y'all. I will see you guys later. All my supporters, I love y'all. I will see you guys. What time is it? It's 11:25. So I'm going to come back at like between 12:30 and 1:30, so I can hang up his balloon arch, and I'll prop the thingy up. You guys can see how I do it. But I'm gonna do it like by the window in the living room. So I hate that little dog. I want to give it some fucking a whole bunch of crushed up glass and a nice hamburger and cook that bitch up real good with lots of seasonings and put some cheese on it and just hand it to the dog. Here you go. I'm gonna show you how to bark. Chew up this hamburger in glass. Oh, his mouth is he won't bark again. He won't be able to. His throat gonna be all fucked up. And I'm sorry, God forgive me. I gotta go. I will see. I that's all I've been hearing is that little fucking chihuahua for the past 2.5 years outside my window barking nonstop, morning, noon, and night. I be wanting to shoot it. I'm not gonna lie, but that my tool's too loud. You're gonna know it's me. Too many cameras. I'll get caught. I don't care. I hate that little dog. But I'll see you guys later when I come to hang up his balloon arch. So I gotta go run my 2 errands, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. And if you work for the state, don't be trying to scam the state. A little tip for the day. I'll see you guys later. Be good. Be productive. Yeah, like between 12:30 and 1:30, I'll come back. Bye, y'all.